Let me tell you a little bit about the Arkansas Game and Fish Commission first. We've got around 600 employees. We're responsible by law for the management of our natural resources, our fish and wildlife resources of the state. Personally, my father was a fisheries biologist, so I kind of came by this naturally. He taught at Henderson and no longer with us, and I miss those conversations. But fisheries divisions, we have 105 employees. We manage, we have 10 fisheries districts, actually 11 if you count Pulaski County, which one of our biologists for Pulaski County is here, over Ben Batten and his wife. And we've got 5 hatcheries that produce. We've got one of the largest freshwater fish hatcheries programs in the country. We have programs that work with the mussels of Arkansas, the herps, the salamanders, and we have a herpetologist for the state. We have non-game programs. We have stream team programs that work with volunteers to take care of streams. We have our fisheries districts sample all of our almost all of our public waters to determine trends in fish populations, to try to manage fish populations for what we see our clients wanting. You know, there's a variety of things there's a variety of ways that we can manage our waters. In Arkansas, I think everybody knows we're blessed with lots of water. We've got we're number 5 in the country in diversity of fish species, maybe even a little higher in crayfish. But we have because we have so many different ecoregions, we have a wide variety of species. So we're blessed here with tremendous fisheries and aquatic resources. We've got a lot of threats to our resources. I should say one of the main things we do is in managing our fisheries is we control or we make fishing regulations. We propose fishing regulations to our commission to help manage the impact of our anglers on our fisheries resources. We also regulate commercial fishing, which is the use generally of nets to catch a variety of our rough fish. For instance, paddlefish, which is, I'm sure probably a lot of people know that the roe of paddlefish is used to produce caviar that's, rated very high in the world. And we've got some great producers of caviar here, and it's a great renewable resource if we manage it properly, and we're trying to do that. We have one of the things that Ben works on is our family and community fishing program. Across the country, fishing license sales are in decline or flat, and the population's going up, so that's not a good sign. We're kind of losing participation in the recreation of fishing, which we think obviously is a worthwhile endeavor, a good family endeavor, a great recreation, a great way to get away from all the pressures of the world and to enjoy our natural resources. Another excuse to be out in the wild. And so one of our biggest goals and functions is to try to encourage people to take up the sport, to get youth involved in the sport. And one of the ways that we try to do that is to provide fishing opportunities to people close to where they live, and people who normally wouldn't necessarily have the opportunity to get out and use the resources. And that's urban areas. We have, I don't know exactly how many, 25 or 30 ponds? How many? 30, about 30 ponds around the state that we intensively manage. We stock catfish in them in the summer, trout in the winter, so in some of them, so that people always have fishing opportunities and they're close to home. We've got programs like the Aquatic Resources Education Program, where we take aquariums out with our native species and sometimes invasive species that we have out to kind of help the public know what we've got. And tell me if I get start running out of time.
You're doing
here.
good.
So, talking about fish is something I could keep doing for a while, and but we're doing a lot to try to teach kids about fishing. We have 300 fishing derbies a year that we provide the fish for them. We have sponsors that help us with most of those, and we help them by providing equipment, fishing gear, tackle, bait for the kids, and help with fishing. We've got a program that Ben's involved in that we have clinics around the state. We try to teach people the basics of fishing so that to make it easier for them to go out and enjoy the sport, and so that's one of our primary goals, is to try to take care of the resources, and we take care of the salamanders, the crayfish, the non-game species is our goal, along with a lot of other partners around the state, including these folks here, and to make sure that what we have is passed on and improved to future generations. I mean, we've got great resources, and it's our job to take care of it. And I think that I can say that we've got a lot of passionate people out there working to take care of the resources, who spend lots of time that people don't appreciate. They're not leaning up against shovels out there. So anyway, I'm glad to be here, and I think this is a great idea, and I think I'll come back just to listen and ask questions. Martin Maynard cannot ask questions. Forrest, I'm not so sure about you asking questions.